Guys, finally managed to make a video. If you're wondering why I hadn't uploaded the last 3 days, busy, lazy, something of the sort, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and also if you're part of a lot of people do know this, but I am a fan of this TV show where men in the ages around 20 to 50 cross-dress for a living and make real good money off it. If you don't know what show I'm talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. JK, Kimura, JK, I'm talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. And unless you ignore that type of show, then you know that RuPaul has said something that an LGBT supporter, and a gay man for that matter, would never say. Which, he pretty much said he doesn't want trans women on his show. And I can see why some people would say that, because a bunch of trans women were drag queens to express themselves before they actually transitioned. And he has had a bunch of trans women on his show, most notably Peppermint and Monica Beverly Hills, even though she didn't last that long. And some of them even came out after the show. Monica Beverly Hills, Peppermint, Carmen Carrera, Sonique, Kenya Michaels, Jiggly Caliente, and so forth. And most recently, Gia Gunn. And a lot of people have been talking about it, and I'd like to talk about it too. Put my 2 cents into it. Consider this like an educational video about what you should say and what you shouldn't say. It goes back to think about what you're going to say it before you say it. Or rather, rethink your words. In an interview, I think it was like on E! Or something, Ru basically said he didn't want trans women on the show. And it's an okay reason, because they're no longer men. They're women. But then he also made a Twitter post saying, you can take drugs to play sports, just not in the Olympics. Which is pretty much comparing the transition, which is plastic surgery, compared to taking illegal drugs and steroids. There is a difference between injecting a needle inside you to get stronger instead of completely transitioning your original gender to become something different. And I'm not trying to insult the trans community at all, because I actually have a cousin who's trans. A trans boy, to be exact. And I know I'm probably going to get a bunch of backlash for just my opinion, but it is what it is. If you are a trans woman and you've been doing drag, you're no longer a drag queen. You are a bio queen. Because the way I see it, it's transitioning, and transgender in general is going from one gender to the other. If you're a boy and you transitioned, you're now a girl. Same thing with females. Well, it is messed up that Ru doesn't allow those people on the show. At the end of the day, it's his show. He can pick whoever he wants. But if they've already competed on the show, and this is actually was on the live with Carmen Carrera and Gia Gunn, because originally Gia was supposed to be on All Stars 3, but the producers asked, are you going to stay as a woman? And of course, Gia said absolutely, because that's who she is now. So, long story short, she wasn't on All Stars 3 because she's a girl. Which I think is messed up. But look at and I'm going off track. Look at Dragula. They pretty much are allowing all sorts of drag. And yes, the first 2 seasons have had drag queens, but on season 2 notably, one of them, Disasterina, was straight. Okay, if they're going to allow a straight queen, we're probably going to see a bio queen. We're probably going to see a drag king. Hell, we're probably going to see like a club kid or a cosplayer. And if that's the case, just gonna agree for Dragula 3. But what my point is, if a second-rate, and I'm saying second-rate because Drag Race Dragula show is doing something before you're doing it, you're doing something wrong. And